You're 20 years, 4 months, and 22 days old. The air inside the Las Vegas arena smells like sweat, cigars, and fear. Trevor Berbick is standing across from you. 2 rounds later, you hit him so hard he tries to get up 3 times and falls every single time. You just became the youngest heavyweight champion in human history. The world calls you Iron Mike. They call you the baddest man on the planet. But behind the terrifying stare, the ferocity, and the gold tooth, you're still just a terrified kid from Brooklyn. This is your life. You're born in 1986 in Brownsville, Brooklyn, one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in America. You grow up soft-spoken, overweight, with a lisp. Kids call you Little Mike and beat you up daily. You find your only comfort on the rooftops, breeding pigeons, until one day, a neighborhood bully rips the head off one of your birds right in front of you. Something inside you snaps. You throw your first real punch. You knock him out cold. By age 13, you've been arrested 38 times. You're sent to Tryon School for boys. Everyone thinks you're headed straight to prison or the grave. Except for one man. His name is Cus D'Amato. He takes you out of the detention center and into his home. He doesn't just teach you how to fight, he teaches you how to think. He introduces you to the peek-a-boo style. Hands high, constant head movement, moving side to side, slipping punches, and exploding with devastating hooks. Cus looks at a traumatized 13-year-old kid and says, "You are going to be the world heavyweight champion." He legally adopts you after your mother dies. For the first time in your life, you feel safe. But in 1985, right before you reach the top, Cus passes away. You lose your father figure, your anchor, and your moral compass. Now, you have to fight the world alone. From 1985 to 1989, you are untouchable. You step into the ring without a robe, wearing plain black trunks and black shoes. No flashy music, just raw, terrifying intent. You knock out Michael Spinks in 91 seconds. You earn tens of millions of dollars. But without Cus, the vultures circle. Promoter Don King takes control of your career. Your marriage to Robin Givens explodes in front of the global media. You stop training properly. You trade discipline for chaos. And then comes Tokyo, 1990. Buster Douglas is a 42-1 underdog. You barely trained for the fight. In the 10th round, the invincible Iron Mike is knocked out. The myth of invincibility is shattered. 2 years later, your life hits rock bottom. You are convicted of rape and sentenced to 6 years in prison. Inside Indiana Youth Center, you read history, philosophy, and convert to Islam, taking the name Malik Abdul Aziz. When you get out in 1995, the world is waiting. You reclaim belts, but the hunger is different. In 1997, you face Evander Holyfield in a rematch. Frustrated by Holyfield's headbutts and losing control of your mind, you do the unthinkable. You bite off a piece of his ear in front of millions of horrified viewers. Your boxing license is revoked. You become a global pariah. Over the next decade, you blow through a $300 million fortune, declare bankruptcy, get the iconic tribal tattoo on your face, and battle severe addiction. The world thinks Mike Tyson is done. But your story doesn't end in tragedy. You reinvent yourself. You step into comedy with a cameo in The Hangover. You launch a hugely successful cannabis brand and a top-charting podcast. You conquer your addictions, lose the weight, and transform from the most feared man on earth into a beloved cultural icon. You realize that Iron Mike was a character you built to protect the scared little boy from Brooklyn. In 2020, at age 54, you step back into the ring against Roy Jones Jr., showing the world that age is just a number. And in 2024, you do it again in front of 70,000 people against Jake Paul, proving your legendary drawing power remains unmatched. You started as an orphaned street kid with nothing. You became the king of the world, lost it all, and survived to tell the story. You are Mike Tyson, and this is your legacy.